Friends, I hope you're going to see some things today that you didn't know that you needed. Hello, my name is Kimberly Smith. I'm the paper chef, and this is a card tutorial featuring the Merriest trees, and it's a stamp set that has a lot of potential. We are going to create something non-traditional. Like it's a Christmas tree, but it's non-traditional colors. We just had this really cool paper called Thoughtful Journey, and just consider it today if you want to get this paper. Today's the day because, well, for now, it is free shipping. So if you're watching this on Wednesday, what is September 18th? Then it's free shipping, one day only. So here's one side of the paper of the Thoughtful Journey. And I'm going to try it with a few different backgrounds here because I had used cardstock here, but we're going to try it with some backgrounds. See, this is the other side. So Thoughtful Journey, I just thought had a lot of potential, especially this piece here, because of the trees on it. And I just thought it looked nice for winter, but it also looks nice for just desert, cards and nature cards. Okay, so let's put that piece there. Show you some more of it. Hello, Miss Amy. Nice to see you. I need to get a little boost of energy, and you guys give me energy. I'm going to say hello as you come in. So I need a boost today. Do you guys ever need a boost? Are you a people person? That's the question. If you're a people person, you get boosted by having people around. And like in this case, my YouTube channel. If you're an introvert, you get drained when you have people around. So in my case, I need to talk to some people. Because I'm an extrovert. My husband's the opposite. So what are you, introvert or extrovert? Debbie Salinas, I owe you a package, but if you want, Debbie, I will show you your mystery crafty surprise. Because I have it right here on my table. My mom just made it. I was waiting on her to make some extra mystery crafty surprises. Thank you for being a channel member. All right, first I'm going to cut this piece here. So what you're going to do for this little piece is make it 2 3/4. Do this first so that you don't cut off this tree. Put that tree on the one side. 2 3/4. We'll go ahead and make 2 of these. So this is the piece we want. Now you're going to take this side and you're going to cut off. Let's see. Let's see how I did it. Okay, leave it like that and cut off the short side. Okay, so we'll do 2 3/4 on that side. The paper's only 6 inches, so you can only cut off so much. All right, so do that first so that you have the pieces that you want, like so. And then we're going to do, it's going to be by 4 1/4. Hello, Shaz Canabir. I like that name. What a great name from the UK, it looks like, with your flag. 1:40 a.m. Zainab Baxter, thank you for watching at 1:40 a.m. from the UK. I love that. I love your dedication to crafting. 4 1/4. I'll write this down for, wait, no, wait, did we say 2 3/4? No, it's by 4. 2 3/4 by 4. This one needs a little bit more sky, so we're going to go like that. So I could put some, I'm just going to go like that, and then I'm going to cut off the other side. So you get a little bit of sky, right? And then we're going to do by 4. All right, so far so good. Except that my trimmer's getting a little raggedy. Raggedy Ann and Andy. All right, so let's go like that and trim it just a little bit. Only because my blade is jacked up. All right, so anyway, hello, Anna from Indiana. I did say hi to Lisa from Ontario. And Brooke is from Plant City, Florida. Lynn McFarden is here as well. Okay, so that's good. That one's good. Now this one, again, we want some sky. So we'll go like that. A little bit of sky. And then we'll go like this and make it 4 inches. So I think you know what? I have my trimmer upside down because I was like, I thought my blade goes better this way by 4. I think my good blade fell off. I usually have 2 trimmers on my blade. 2 blades on my trimmer, not 2 trimmers on my blade. 2 blades on my trimmer, and the top one is usually sharp. I'm like, why is it raggy? All right, so that's good. Now we're going to pick out some backgrounds, and then we'll do our stamping. So I really did love this background from the other day. And I love this background. And I thought I would try this one out too. Anything that's, solid. Yeah, even the wild wheat might work, but you know how I feel about wild wheat, so it's out of here. It's out of here. We're going to do these three. Wild wheat is like my second least favorite color right now. My least being moody mauve. I know some of you guys love it, but I'm just keeping it real. All right, this one's going to be 4 1/4 by 3 because we're going to put little borders around the papers, and then we'll see which one we like best. So it's awesome, but maybe not enough contrast, but we'll check. We're just going to keep checking. Okay, it's better. I think this one's probably going to be the best because of the contrast. Okay, so we're going to go with those two like that. And then we're going to go maybe, let's try this. Okay, and it depends on the background. So something like that, right? Now we're going to get a background. And that has the little, it's the one with the little bit of purple in it. So I have to find that one. I think it's like this. Right? With the blue on top and the little bit of, and I say purple meaning fresh freesia. So this will be it's going to be 5 1/4 high. Let's close the trimmer. 5 1/4 high by 4. Okay, so we have some like, kind of what looks like a little bit of like a sky. And then we're going to be putting these together like so. But don't attach them yet because we need to stamp onto these. Something like that. Now let's see what else we can do. Maybe this one would be good. So yeah, this one might be good for like this. All right, cool. We'll try it. 4 by 5 1/4. Every card is different when you use this paper because unlike the other packages I give you in Card Club, this is, by the way, our monthly card club, but it's also an independent tutorial on YouTube, but it's also a card club. And every time you get a kit, you usually get like 2 of each paper, so you could do 2 cards exactly the same. But this paper, since all the sheets in the packages are different, your cards will be different. Oh, I kind of like how it looks like it kind of continues the pattern in the back. Didn't plan that, but that's cool. All right, so that's good. And then I was going to maybe use that piece, but I'm not. And then we're going to take a piece of this shimmer paper, shimmer, glimmer, whatever. Here, I have it named. Here. Fine shimmer paper. We'll take a little inch of that, and we're going to weave it through the back. So I've already opened this one. Take this out. Last week we stamped Christmas trees right on top, right onto this paper and cut them out. So this one is not as much cutting. But I think you're going to like it. All right, so that is going to go, this time I'm going to make it go one more layer behind. So in other words, like this. It'll be like layer 1, layer 2. This will be layer 3, and that'll be layer 4 because I want you to see more of this shimmer paper. And that's Lost Lagoon. And last week we used, what did we use? The gold one, the gold piece of this. All right, so now, and we're going to be putting all these on a balmy blue background. No, not balmy blue, not balmy blue. Boho blue, boho blue. Or something that coordinates with the pack. So I might use the second one that's different, but I definitely wanted to do at least one that's like this from your kit. Maybe the second one might be, we might go back to Lost Lagoon again because I want to save my boho blue for the last couple kits I need to send out because I had it all measured out and then I cut some of them incorrectly. See, I told you I was having a weird time today. It's just, is it a full, I think it's a full moon maybe. Hey, it does affect people. And I mean, I'm not going to say I'm not superstitious because I am. We'll use we'll use another piece of Lost Lagoon. So we'll pair up those later, but you're going to use your boho blue. But hey, I'm superstitious enough to know that like I feel it when it happens. Something weird, yes. So thank you. Okay, Lynn is also with me with the thumbs down on the wild wheat. Hey, but it coordinates good with certain colors, so I do like it in this package, right? Thank you for sharing this, Zaina. Hello, Betty from Somerset, New Jersey. Betty Fodor, nice to see you. Oh, and Lynn loves Moody Mauve. Just like I like gold and you like silver. I mean, we all have our different preferences. So Anna is asking, am I in Canada? Are you asking me? Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? I'm not in Canada. I'm in Georgia. All right, so what we're going to do is put this right here. We'll write the measurements later. Let's just get to work. This one we can put off. Well, it goes with that one. So we're going to put that there. And then this one, we've already paired them up. So I don't want to do that brain work again, right? So this one was, hold on. See, I think I already, okay, I think it was like, it somehow looked like it went straight through. Which one was, yeah, it was this one. That's right. So this piece and that piece go together, and these two go together. Something like that. So we're going to put the little, you guys said you liked it last week. I asked you, did you guys like the little stars? And you said yes. So let's put some little stars all over our cards. So we're just going to use the little star stamp right there, that little star. Just mount it onto a stamping block and just stamp. And just stamp first onto, let me move that away. Well, do I even need a sticky note? Let's see. We'll just use this little scrap here. Just to make sure. Okay, good. So just keep stamping and then just turn it. Like, stamp a little, and then turn your stamp. Stamp a little. Turn your stamp. Just so all the little stars aren't the same everywhere. And that is called, that is Lost Lagoon. And let's make sure that's what I used earlier for my sample. Let's look at my sample card. That's what I think I used. Yes, I used Lost Lagoon. So that's good. And now we're going to do some stars over here. And we're going to put little glitter in the trees and stuff too. That's going to be fun. So turning it. Some of them are going to go off the paper. All right, good. Okay, that goes with that one. That goes with that one. Can't mount it yet. Now let's do some stars on this. I did stars all over, even on the bottom part. Just kind of all over the background. Now, some of it's going to be covered up, so you don't need to really do the whole thing. But you do check. Even though this is like the ground, I'm still going to do stars, like it's like the sky. So this will be like a background for the sky. Or whatever. I'm just doing stars to make the card festive. Now check that you have enough stars, like that this is going to cover some of them. And it is. And so I think to have enough stars, maybe I'll put like a star over in the corner here. Okay, something like that. Maybe one over here. Okay, good. So that one's done. So you're going to put your stars. And now it goes to this one with the stars. Turning it. I think this would go good with that Bethlehem stamp set we had, you know. Oh, Holy Night, I think it was called. Or I know that was the paper. These do look really cool, like little stars. Okay. Nice. Maybe one over here. And we're making our card more festive. Okay, and that will go there. And then that will go there. And now we're ready to start, you know, sort of assembling that. But let me write the measurements while they're in my head. It's just called, let me do a brain dump before I forget what the heck I did. All right. Let's go here and Lynn is like me with the colors. So Georgia, yay. Okay, so you like Georgia? Awesome. Georgia's a great place. Although sometimes you'll see bugs flying in my she shed. That's the only thing. Lots of bugs, but other than that, it's a great place. All right, so we're doing, let's see. It is September. And so this is part of my Card on Blue. I'm the paper chef. My card club is called Card on Blue. And you can now register for the October kit, sorry. So if you didn't have a reason to shop today for free shipping, go get Snowman Hugs. We're going to be coloring this. I haven't played with it yet. It just came in. I'll open it in a couple minutes I'll open it at the end of this video along with some other unboxings I'm going to do at the end of this video. All right, so the card itself. Okay, pretend that's a rectangle, okay? I already told you I'm off here. The little 11-inch by 4 1/4. So we're going to score at 5 1/2. All right, so this is the card itself. It is boho blue. And it is, we always have at least one blue card each month. You could put a white piece inside. You get white pieces in your kit. So that is boho blue card base. I'm going to put this away because I think it's going to get ink on something. All right, next is going to be layer 1. And then, okay, layer 2, we have layer 3, and we have layer 4. So layer 1. Okay, layer 2. It's going to be kind of small. And we have layer. Okay, layer 3 will be like kind of small, right? Small. And then layer 4 is going to be the smaller one, like that. All right, so 5 1/4 times 4. And then we have 3 times, well, it's really 4 1/4, but I'm just going to write it this way. I just feel like doing everything backwards today. 2 3/4. I usually do like the higher number first, but I'm just going for it because that's what's in my head. Oops, that one is 4 inch. It's going to be 4 inch times 1 inch. 1 inch high. Okay, and then this one's going to be 2 3/4 times 4. Okay, so that's your measurements. And so this one's going to be the shimmer paper, right? Glimmer, shimmer, whatever we said. Fine shimmer. This is going to be shimmer paper. And then these two, this is DSP. DSP. Thoughtful Journey. Oh my God, my pen's even slipping. And your ink is going to be Lost Lagoon. I have the 3 colors right here. Lost Lagoon, Pretty Peacock. And we're going to do boho blue, so we're going to ink up the edges. All right, so let's do this. Now we have the measurements. Go ahead and take your screenshot now while then I'm going to move this away. There's your card. You can do a screenshot of my table. And you'll have your measurements. So now we're going to ink up this little part. And of course, you're going to use Wink of Stella. That's another, I guess that's a form of ink as well. Having the glitter brush over top of everything. All right. I'm not going to maybe do all the glittering right now, but you can just see that when you glitter everything, say, look how cool that looks. When you put glitter on the trees and on this part, it's just, you need a lot of glitter. So now for the trees, these are little dies that if you did get the bundle, you would have these little dies. But you don't need the little dies because they were in your card on Blue Card Club kit. And I know, like, some of you might be watching, like, Debbie and Charlene didn't get your kit yet. And Dot, one of my team members, I did have a few kits to mail. But you're going to get these little trees inside there. Everybody else should have been notified this month or this week from PayPal or from if you paid in or pirate ship. You'll get a notification. All right, so we're going to take this little guy and ink up the top of the tree. Okay, now we want to take a blending brush. And I'm going to move those off to the side and just get the ink off of the blending brush in a bit. Like, so you're going to get some ink on your stamping block, right? And you're going to put your blending brush down and you're going to tap, right? Tap off the initial blob and just sort of get in there and make it like light on your tree. Not so your tree's not so dark. Okay, so ink up the top of your tree. It looks like I did it even a little more. Okay, tap, tap, tap. It depends on what kind of brush you have. Mine looked a little greener when I did it. Something like that. And then we're going to tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. I'm getting off the initial blob, and then I'm just making it green on top. And then I'm going to do like blue on the bottom. And green meaning, Lost Lagoon has sort of a hint of green. It's not green, actually, but it's green enough to kind of go with this theme. And the bottom, I was going for with the boho blue look. And again, every card is different, right? That's what stamping is about here. And we're going to use boho blue, and you're just going to put some on your stamping block. And this time you're going to get this off. So all you got to do to get this off, I mean, get off a lot of it is just go like this, right? That's kind of how you clean your blending brush. Just kind of go like that. I mean, it's not going to all come off the blending brush, but then get a blob there. And then you're going to kind of go along the bottom of the tree. So I'm making the tree like a blue-green tree. So I got the bottom covered with the little darker edges, and now I'm going to kind of go for the middle part. Yeah, that's the ticket. That's what I'm going for. Something like that. Let's see. And I kept the middle white, so that's good. So like a tritone tree. All right. One down, one to go. Get off that blob of ink. And nothing works better than glass for this. I think this is a glass mat studio. I really think it looks better than using, like, say, a silicone mat or something, a silicone sheet. All right, so I'm going to clean that up a little bit because I don't want to get it all over my cards and my other stuff. So now we're going to ink. We're going to use the Pretty Peacock and ink up the stamp. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean that off. Alrighty. Let's find I just have to use a giant stamping block because actually, so I'm going to a retreat, the Georgia Demonstrator Retreat. And I showed you guys the card last time that I'm making. I don't have it right here with me, but I am going to be presenting a card and how to make it. And I packed away a lot of things already. So I packed away my stamping block Ds because they're really easy for people to hold. And then I need to put my name on them. And there's still a lot of steps. But some things can be done from a hotel room because I can't do it now. All right, so we're going to, with this little guy, we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. This fits right on the tree perfectly, but just I would stamp it onto paper first to make sure you get a good stamped image. Like so. See, before you stamp it onto your tree, just in case there's like, you know, something like a piece of dust under there or something, right? And so tap, 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 and then stamp. I think I need to condition it some more. Conditioning just means, see, it started to, what's it called? Okay, I call it beating up. When you think you have good ink absorption, and then all of a sudden you haven't used your stamp, and then if you don't get the ink right off of it, it starts like sort of beating up. Not beating, B-E-A-D, like beads of a necklace. So I want it to be dark, so we're gonna, hopefully that's darker. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So the W got, let's see if I had a swirly W on this one. No, the W does get cut a little bit. See how the W has a really cool swirl on it, but just because of the way the tree is, it's hard to see that W unless you tilt the stamp a little bit. So we'll see if I can tilt it a little bit to get the W to look a little better. I mean, it still looks good though. I'm very happy with that one. Oh yeah, woo, I'm happy. The reason I'm happy is because here's the reason. So you do all this like inking up in the background and all that stuff, and you die cut, you do all this work, and then it's like the final step is just to get your sentiment to go on there right. And it's like a victory when it goes on there right at the very end, because otherwise you have to go back, get another tree. And Amy knows I'm always like, I'm out of trees. I don't have any more trees. I was telling her, it's like, you know, not a serious problem to have, but we still need trees. All right. I think I'm going to open a new Wink Estella. That's what I'm going to do. All right. In honor of Free Shipping Day, this is just one more thing you didn't know you needed, right? I needed to open a new one because I know Kathy refilled some of mine, but I'm just going to open a new one because I need to bring it along with me. I'm going to bring some extra on this trip because it's being used in my project. All right, so we're going to take, when you open up Wink Estella, by the way, what is Wink Estella? It's a glitter brush, right? Add that to your shopping list. You got to have a lot of glitter. But when you open it up, you can't get anything out of it because this little ring here protects it. So what you want to do is you want to open it up and get the ring off. And is anyone else a hoarder and said, I can use this for something, I don't know what yet, but save these? Well, that's me. I saved the little rings. I don't know what for yet, or even where I put them, but I just had to save the little ring. All right, so now they're gonna twist it back on, and we're gonna go like that all the way until it's tight. So this touches that part. Now to get the glitter to come out, you're going to have to, push where it says push, but like you have to be patient too. So you're going to push and then you have to wait because it's starting to come out. You can see it. You can see the silver glitter starting to peel. So you're going to push again and it's going to start to come out. And then you start testing it. Yep, here it's already coming out. It's coming out on my ink pad over there. Okay, so it's, oop, there it is. It was on the other side. Oop, goop, there it is. Goop, there it is. All right, so that's how to get it out without going crazy over. So now I'm going to ink up the edge of my tree. And there's goop everywhere. Not goop, but glitter everywhere. And as it should be, because you need to put glitter on everything. So I was not going to glitter this before you, but you know what? I was like, I need to bring another one of these along. I have to have like a few sets of everything. Well, luckily, the host, Margaret, she's really awesome. She has another set of the stamps and then that kind of thing and the dies. But then, like, I have to have all the pens and the ink and all these little buckets. And so because I want everybody to do the Wink Stella, I have to put my name on it and, label it and let them use, like, my supplies to make my card exactly the way. When I get back, I'll show you what my card looks like. I just don't have any. I don't have it right here because I was trying to make the little packages. And, of course, forget all the little pieces if I don't look at it while I'm making the packages. They're called a make and take kit. So anyway, that's what I'm making. So little kits for everybody. All right, so that's what it looks like glittered up. I hope you can see that the edges are all glittered. And now we need to do it to the trees. Just glitter all over your trees. I mean, if you want to glitter your stars too, go for it. Go for it. Glitter as much as you want. And I don't think there's a card anymore that I don't put glitter on. Let's get glitter off my ink. I mean, maybe sometimes like a guy's card, but there's even reasons you could use it on that too. Like if I had tools or something, I'd probably put glitter on them to make them shine, even if it was a masculine card. Why not? So we have glitter on the edges of the tree, and we have glitter on the background trees. So we have a nice watercolor scene. Put that back together. All right, so now we're going to, I forget which ones that I decided to go with what. This was going to go with this. Right? Okay. I know one of them looks like the blue just continues. This is the one. Yeah, that goes with that one. And this one goes with this one. Because I know from the way that the sky, remember I said it looks like it's all part of the same picture, which is kind of cool, like didn't plan it that way. So now we get our Seal Plus, and we're going to adhere this back layer, not the front layer yet, just this back layer to the background. And then you can like easily center it like so. So who shopped today for free shipping day at Stampin' Up? This is my store. If you're interested, it goes on until 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or midnight Mountain Time in the U.S. That's when you get free shipping. I have not yet, personally, but I plan on it. So, like, who has? What did you get? Let us know what you got for free shipping day. And it's like having an 11% off sale. It's not like having an 11% off sale. It is having 11% off because our shipping costs 11%. So think about like anything you need anyway and trying to save money because you can like, if you're going to get stuff anyway, like envelopes, basic white, ink, refills, Wink of Stella, all the things, right? You may as well get them when you have a sale on shipping so that you're saving that extra money. Okay, now for this one, I'm just going to use the edge of my trimmer and just kind of lay this little piece. We're doing this piece next against that. We're going to put that right there. But I plan on, I'm having a bingo in October. That's what my card club voted on, October instead of November. I'll do something different for Black Friday. You didn't want a Black Friday bingo, but I might do a second bingo or I might do a BOGO, not a BOGO. We're not doing BOGO anymore, but some kind of sale like a BOGO. Something like a BOGO, some kind of really cool sale, like a mystery box sale or something, you know, on Black Friday instead of doing a bingo. I will just see, because we may have some guests in town for the weekend. And then in that case, unless they're the type of guest you can put to work, which some of my guests are. Oops, did I already adhere this? Nope, okay, good. See how the first time I made this, I wove this little piece under here. I mean, I didn't weave it, I put it under, but this time I thought I'd weave it so you could see more of it up under this layer. So that's the difference between my original card and this card. That's just a very subtle difference. And so now we're gonna put this on there. All right, so Debbie said she ordered, hello, Phil, Ham, nice to see you. We're just talking about free shipping day and card making. Hello, Deborah from New South Wales, Australia. I didn't get to see the answers about, maybe I have to scroll back into the chat, but are you guys introverted or extroverted? Do you get energized around people? Or do you get, hello, Laura, nice to see you. Or do you get defeated, depleted of all energy when you're around people? Like my husband's like, we gotta go. The other day I was like actually having dinner with some work colleagues and it was like really fun. And he's like, let's go. But I mean, we had already eaten and paid our check and all, right? You know, it wasn't like we were leaving early, but he was like, let's go. It was just so funny. I was gonna like stay and talk in the parking lot. Strangers frighten me, Debbie said. Kathy, thank you for your comment about the retreat. I'm excited to go. Yvette's an introvert, but she's not introverted around her crafty friends like us, right? Okay, so that one's that. And then I'm going to decide now next where to put each card, so you get to see my thought process for that too. Like, am I putting this one on the boho blue or the Lost Lagoon background? So that'll be interesting to see which one looks better. So before you put adhesive on it, decide which background it's going to go on too. So here's our two choices. And this already has a lot of blue, but we'll see if that looks good. And then we'll try this one on the Lost Lagoon. And they look good, but I'm going to switch them around and see if they look better. Right? I think that might look, that might contrast better. Yeah. See, I like it better this way because of the contrast. I could just tell right away. There's just something about it where, you know, you want the background to pop off. You want the colors to pop off the background so like a contrast. So that's why I did it that way. Of course, you could just make them both boho blue. I just don't want to cut any more cards right now. Well, not that I don't want to. I want to make sure I have enough for the last few kits. I'll send them all out by the weekend if I don't do it sooner. Or by the end of the weekend. Because, I mean, I'll get them all ready this weekend when I get back from the retreat. Well, unless I take a detour. You never know. Could end up on a detour. Okay, I will try. It's hard to make promises in this field. Because things happen. So much of what I do depends on, you know, getting the supplies I need. Like, I did almost all my paper shares. And I got to, like, the last couple deluxe ones. And I'm like, oh, I used up all the glitter paper for my card on blue kit. And now I'm waiting on the glitter, the red and green glitter paper. I'll show you how I used it in a moment. There's a little nip hanging off of here. So, like, you know, sometimes I'm just waiting on one item to send someone a share or send someone project. All right, so I didn't use ribbon on this one because I thought that kind of glimmer paper looks like ribbon, where it sort of weaves, kind of acts as ribbon on for this card. When you use ribbon, it's for the same purpose of using this glimmer. You're breaking up the background is what you're doing. That's why you use the ribbon, to make another layer. I did use some rhinestones. I'm looking for the dimensionals. We're going to put some dimensionals on there. Yes, so you can use Holiday 40. Okay, so here's another reason to shop. Thank you, Lynn. So there's a Holiday 40 sale. So if you want to get Paper Pumpkin and subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, and you use Holiday 40, you save 40% off your first Paper Pumpkin kit. So instead of like $25, okay, what's that? Do the math real quick. 4 times 4 times 4 plus 4 plus 2. So $10. Say you save $10 off your first paper pumpkin kit. Now I'm not sure if it only allows like the first time subscribers to do it, or an email address that is not recognized. Hint, hint. Right. So I think it does it like for new subscribers. I think that's you saved the 40% off your first month. So if you want a paper pumpkin, I'm going to show you this month's paper pumpkin at the end of this video because why not? I'm going to unbox something. I have a couple things that just came in today in my mail. This month's paper pumpkin, and what else came in? A couple things. Oops, thought I cleaned that one up. A couple things came in from my Stampin' Up order from way back. So just some small things. So what Stampin' Up's been doing, I don't know if this happened to you. Like I place a huge order, right? And then they send me stuff with FedEx and UPS. I don't know if this happens to you, but FedEx comes like super fast. Not super fast, but like 3 days, right? Like I didn't pay any extra or anything. It come like 3-4 days, whatever. The FedEx. And then I get UPS and it takes me like 8 or 9 days. So like they'll send the heavy stuff with UPS. It just seems to me like the bigger box comes with UPS. And the smaller box, the lighter box comes with FedEx. So I got a few things today. I'm going to show you what is really like the light stuff that came in. Okay, so for here, you know what I would have probably done, and I probably want to do it. I think I might move this tree so it doesn't block the other trees as much. I'm thinking about it, moving it over. Yeah, like moving it over here. Do you guys think I should center it or move it over here? But just so I don't block those trees. I'm thinking it might, only on this particular one. This one, I'm not blocking any trees. Before I push it down, let me know what you think. Like to the right or center for this card. And meanwhile, I'm going to put a few little rhinestones on my card. So we got to move it, move it. Someone is saying move it, move it. Okay, good. You're saying move it. I'm going to keep it over there then. I may even go in the margin a little. Only because I really want those trees to show. I really love those trees. And plus there's like this like wide empty space. And you know what this one might look cute with is some of those snowflakes too. There's these snowflakes we sell. Adhesive back snowflakes. They're in your Greetings of the Season kit. So they're snowflakes. So they would look cute on this card. So I'm going to put a few little gems on the card. This one needs 5 gems. This one's getting 5 gems because 5 rhinestones because it's such a big empty space. Like in the sky. So I'm going to put one there. Oh, fun. Okay, so this one gets 5 rhinestones. And this one gets 3 because this already has a busy background. So that is what we made. And I hope you like it. It's easy. It's fun. It's products you probably already have. So different email, one-time order. Okay. So Yvette's saying, yes, you do need a different email to get that 10% off. Or 40% off. Is it? No. Holiday 40. What did we say? 40% off, which is $10. Okay, let's get it right. Holiday 40 gives you, and I don't know when that ends. I think it's the end of the month, but you want to do, if you're buying Paper Pumpkin by itself, then just go use the Holiday 40 anytime because it's not going to help today with the free shipping. But if you're buying a prepaid free shipping, okay, let me just I'll just write this down. Holiday, what do we say? Okay. So you go to this site and then you go to subscribe, right? And say you're just going to do you're going to put your credit card in and you're going to subscribe, right? So you go to my website, which is right there, and then you go to get a Paper Pumpkin and you put Holiday 40 and you subscribe month to month, and that's fine. Save 40% off your first kit. However, today's free shipping. So September 18th is free shipping. The other option is if you're going to buy a prepaid Paper Pumpkin, then buy it with the free shipping. Because even though you're getting a Paper Pumpkin kit subscription, if you're ever going to get these, only get these during celebration and free shipping days, I think. Because you get one free Paper Pumpkin kit per year if you get a prepaid subscription. Then you won't have to pay any shipping on it, and you'll save money off of each month. So it's like win, win, win. You're going to save 11% on shipping, get a free Paper Pumpkin kit, and pay less per month. So only buy your prepaid annual subscriptions, even your 6-month ones, which are save money too. Only buy them on a free shipping day or a celebration day when you're getting free stuff like January, February, March. That's when I buy mine all for the year. I'm not saying never buy it another time Buy it if you have money. Buy it anytime you want. But the most bang for your buck is to buy a prepaid Paper Pumpkin subscription during a free shipping day. All right, so let me show you these, and then I'll show you more things you didn't know you needed. All right, so these are the cards we made, and then these are the cards we made last time. We used the same Thoughtful Journey paper, but we stamped right onto the paper, and we tied linen thread around it, and we used the fine glimmer paper, the gold one, and we layered up the cards, and I like this extra layer here instead of without the border. And then here was my experimental card. I did this horizontal card before I tried it with the vertical cards that I sent you. So that's what I do. Yeah, Yvette said that's what she does. She gets the prepaid. And BJ is saying she loves Paper Pumpkin, so do I. It's really cool. Oh, Yvette, I'm glad you got the peppermints. I didn't get any. I put them in your kits, though. I didn't get any this time. I didn't order yet, so they've already run out. But, all right, it is what it is. Okay, so next, these are the other cards we're making. So these are Iconic Celebrations is another paper we're going to be using. So, this weekend or the weekend after. I'm going to redo this tree a little bit to make it stand out more. I like the Cajun Craze and the Mossy Meadow together. And this is Misty Moonlight and Cherry Cobbler and Real Red together. And some of the ribbon. Okay? So that's kind of where we're going with this month's card club. That's those cards we're making. All right, let's open this. So this came in the mail, and it is a Paper Pumpkin kit. It's only upside down because my address is on the bottom. And we'll pull the address off, and then you can see what the box looks like when I open it. So it's shrink wrap now, which is nice because if it rains, it doesn't mess up your box. Okay, so that comes like this in a beautiful box that I use again. It's really nice. And I don't know what to expect because I haven't really actually looked at the sneak peeks of it too much. All right, it's an autumn kit, which is good. And there's a leaf and a twig and another leaf and I don't know, is that a snail? It looks really cute. We'll see what it is when we open this up. We'll put it on the background to contrast. And you always get a stamping spot. Each month you get a stamping spot. The first time you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, you also get a free gift from Stampin' Up. The free gift is a stamping block. That's what your free gift is. And you get that once when you first subscribe. But you're going to use that it's about the size of a stamping block D, but it's not very thick like it's stamping block D. But it's still going to be great to use for like almost all your Paper Pumpkin projects in the future. Oh, I'm digging what I see with the cute little envelope peeking out. Oh, see, you got scrapbook kits again. Yvette said she woke up at like 4 in the morning. I usually stay up to 2 a.m. because on the East Coast, it's 2 a.m. It's mountain time. And then I order. And then my friend Kathy even said, look, she even told me today, peppermints are back in stock. But I was like, I can't do anything about it. I wasn't able to order. I was at work. I can't. Not only am I not allowed to use internet, but like, I wouldn't get a signal if I even tried. So like, I can't use internet. So I couldn't order. Not to mention I order from a computer. I don't order from a smartphone. I always order from a computer. So I missed out. The peppermints were here and they're already gone. They're very popular. Okay, kind of looks like a little snail. Do you guys think that's a snail? That's what the stamp set looks like. All right, so let's look at the kit looks like. Ooh. I love the tree. It's called Autumn Abundance. So the first thing I do is not open up the instructions. I usually go to the back and say, what are the coordinating colors? Cajun Craze, Crumb Cake, Crushed Curry, Early Espresso, Night of Navy, Pecan Pie, Poppy Parade, Pumpkin Pie, Very Vanilla, and Wild Wheat. And then I open up the instructions and I see, what's going on with the cards if I open them up. But it does tell you where to put the adhesives and how to assemble the cards. Or you could just do your own thing. Or you could just admire your kits and collect them. Sometimes that's where I'm at when I get behind on my kits. I'm a collector. Or I give them as prizes. Oh, this is so fun. I never regret ordering Paper Pumpkin because I make some things out of it. Then I can share some things, give prizes. I like that some of these cards are square. They're going to be, see how they're going to have like the pecan pie in this background. So this is a different style card. Okay, so Kathy's surprised they lasted till noon. That's because none of us got the darn email about the free shipping. That's why it lasted, because I had to do my own newsletter like at midnight last night because something happened to my email. I didn't get the email from them. Isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous, gorgeous envelopes. I'm happy with the envelopes. I want to get more kits just for the envelopes. They're beautiful. Okay, let's see what the cards look like. So that's the envelopes. Oh, the cards have gold foiling in them, or like some maybe copper, rose gold maybe. Man, this is top notch. Even if you don't make cards out of this, even if you just cut them up and use them for other things. Simply gorgeous. Okay, you get 3 of them, and then you get 3 with the wood background. Oh, I love that the wood background also has this shiny foiling in it. So you get 3 of those, and then you're going to get 3 that looks like the square style, and there's going to have to be something behind them. Okay, here's the piece that goes behind them. So they got little peekaboo cards. Well, we can see what they look like from the front. Here, let's look at what they, yeah. So you got, oh, it is a snail. It was a snail. See, that's when, right? The mushroom is under, the snail's under the mushroom. That's when it's on the front. All right, and there should be one more piece like that. And then you have lots of embellishment. Here's another piece like that. And then you get all the adhesives you need. So you get the little snails and the leaves. Oh, this is so fun. And then you get some glue dots. Those usually go to my team member, Nola. She likes using those kind of glue dots. I personally like using the glue dots on the roll. But hey, to each his own. Okay, I like using them off of the roll. Oh, okay, this has seen better days, right? So Yvette's saying work's been very busy. So I understand, Yvette, if you get behind. But I know you'll catch up because you do good work. Oh, look at these gorgeous embellishments, guys. So these are to stamp on these things. So, you know, I showed you the stamp set earlier. Here, you're going to be putting those stamps, like thinking of you, on these pieces. So everything you need, including the adhesives, everything you need is right in the kit. Ooh, wow. This is like worth the price of admission right here. Look at these little guys. So Kathy said she skipped this month. Is this the month you skipped? This is not the month to skip. The month to skip was, no, I'm just kidding. I don't have a month that I would have skipped. There's only a few that I haven't liked in all the years I've been doing this. I really like this one. Some I don't like the colors of, but I still like the kit. Here you go. Those are the stamps that I was saying that fit inside that embellishment. So here's, they give you extra ones here. So you have 3 cards, but you'll get 4 of these. That way you can, like, if you mess one up, you do with thanks. Oops, messed it up. And then you can either flip it over or you can just stamp onto it. All right, so what else did I get in the mail? Hope you like that kit. And I always order 2 kits too because I usually make one and then share the other one. Sometimes I give the second one as a prize. And sometimes if I get behind, I get both as a prize. I'm never worried about having too much crafty goodness because usually what happens is I'm the only one that has it, right? Some of you on this channel know that you've had to get them off me because I was the only one that had the kit because they didn't have any refills at Stampin' Up. But I'm glad I ordered 2 kits because it helps me for my customer service. Because then if a customer writes to me and says, oh, I can't get this kit anymore. There's no more refills of the Autumn Abundance. Because only Stampin' Up or only Paper Pumpkin subscribers are allowed to get refills, right? And new kits. We're the only ones allowed to get extra kits when they go on sale. So like I'm always the one that has them and people always ask me. So I'm never too attached, right? So I'm always like, okay. All right, what else? We have the Snowman Hugs. This is going to be next month's Card on Blue Card Club kit. So let's open that up and see what kind of stamp set it is. It is a cling stamp set. All right. How cute, right? So the way I mount them, and there's different ways that people do it. I mean, you could do it any way you want. But I go in here and I take off this. Right? So this is one of those, if you don't already have it, it's good to get it during free shipping day. Because this, if you're going to use the stamp set for next month's card club, whether you're following along on my YouTube channel or you're going to get your own card club kit, which you can subscribe to my card club now. It's after the 10th of the month, even though this picture's not there. It's still last month's picture. And then I take this part off. I take that part off here. Last month's picture is on there. So make sure. But you know you're getting this kit. You're getting the Snowman Hugs kit. Not the stamp set. When you get the Card on Blue kit, you're just getting the kit itself. The stamp set's separately. So you just add it to there. And then you have a mounted, this is how you mount your stamps. And then I just had a real big stamp. I'm just using one of the stamping blocks I already had. So then you mount it. I'm just going to remove this one, okay? So that's how you mount it. And we'll just use whatever color's right here just to stamp it onto my paper because we want to see how cute the snowman is. Tap, tap, tap. You just tap into the ink. Tap, tap, tap. And stamp. Okay, it's a cling stamp. So cling stamps usually don't need any conditioning, not like the photopolymer stamps. Usually right out of the box, they just stamp really well, you could tell. Now, I wouldn't color these with alcohol markers because I stamped it in Pretty Peacock, but you could just leave it as is and just sort of shade it in with some watercolor pencils or something. But I would tend to like use Memento black ink when I'm going to be coloring with alcohol markers or alcohol blends. All right, so I had a couple other things. So Snowman Hugs is what we're using. That's because Card on Blue members vote on the card club each month. I bought two in case because I wasn't sure if you guys were going to vote on this one, so I bought it anyway. So what will this be? Probably a prize, or I might play with it, but it'd probably be a prize for my bingo. One-of-a-kind dies. Go with the one-of-a-kind stamp set. So this was my second. Actually, I kind of do prefer this, but this one by like 60-40 was the vote. But I was going to be happy with this one too. And I might still use this one on tutorials, but I only have so much time to do tutorials, so I think this may end up being a prize. So this little bundle is one of those simple bundles. We have some simple bundles now, meaning they're not like as elaborate, the die sets. So one-of-a-kind dies. Okay, you have a nice intricate snowflake die and then a bigger die. Okay, so that's pretty nice, right? And it goes with, let's see what kind of stamp set this is. I thought this would be, yeah, it's photopolymer. So I think this is going to be a really good one for like doing the baby wipe technique. So this die is going to cut out this snowflake there. And then this extra die would just be extra for you. Cut it out with foil and stuff for your accents. Okay, so I like this. This is like simple, this simple stamping, right? Very easy, easy stamping. Okay, now the next one, love. I had to get it after seeing it. I did a catalog walkthrough, but I didn't get this during the pre-order. Hello, Elena. Nice to see you. Hope you got your package. Your greetings of the season package. Kit. All right. Dun, dun, dun. I'm just putting this all back together like so. This one, oh my goodness. When I saw this, I had to have it. I did a catalog walkthrough, and I'm like, why didn't I order that? Like, what's wrong with me? This is totally my style. And I would do a bingo around it, but the thing is I already have a different idea for bingo. I'm going to make it simple, a simple idea for bingo. Not simple, but like simple as far as the types of cards we're going to make. So instead of, but I might end up doing that as a workshop if I don't do the snowman one. For like the November, December workshop. Okay, so here it is. These are the dies. So, I mean, this is cool just to have a giant circle. Hey, let's check this, Amy, for the dies. You were asking about what we were using for the card club. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. It does. It fits. So this one fits. The snowman. Isn't that great? So it'll fit both snowmen. This circle. Great. So now we have another die to use for the card club. Isn't that nice, though? It cuts out it has extra shapes, but it also cuts out the different animals. And let's see what kind it is. It's a cling stamp set. I love cling stamp sets. The definition is unmatched. Look at the shading and the definition. I mean, we have a moose, ice skating, and a bear with a wreath around it, a big fat bear, and we have a singing mouse with a bell on its tail and a happy owl. So yeah, this is just great. Okay, there's a circle and the intricate die on the left-hand corner. You can make a snow globe. Okay, let me see what you're talking about. Intricate die on the left-hand corner. Okay, let's see what you're talking about. The intricate die on the left-hand corner. I'm looking at the left-hand corner. Do you mean that little guy would be the bottom of the snow globe? Or like that? Okay, let's see. What we could do is just look in here. So, and it would tell us maybe. Christmas Friends. Maybe, because I don't really look at samples. I just look at, I mean, when I was going through, I was like, I gotta have it. So cute. Christmas Friends. I think it was back here somewhere, but I have to look at the index. If you're not familiar with our catalog, our new catalog has a different layout, so you have to go back and look at the index a lot. Christmas Friends. Page 43, but that's what you do. You can find everything. Snow globe. Oh, it's a cave for the little bear. Look, it's its little house. Yippee for the little house. So I'm thinking you mean, I'm not sure what you mean by the snow globe, but I think you could use the bottom of this one for the snow globe. I would use the snowy, I'd use this one. I would take that circle and see at the bottom of, okay, the one with the stairs on it. And then there's other rectangles on it. Stairs and other rectangles. Am I missing a whole page of dies? Okay, I'm feeling, I already told you I'm having a dense time today. So now this is adding to my density. This thing with the stairs. Okay, we won't even try to figure out what that one is. This is what happens when your brain is fried. But that is cool, right? So, oh, stars. Okay. And see, I'm reading stairs and you wrote stars. It wasn't you. It was me. Okay, one with the stars on it. Yes, absolutely. You could make a little stand. You could take the rectangle, cut some stars out of the rectangle and make that the bottom of the stand. Or you could go ahead and use the stand from the snowy seat, the snowy one. All right, so those are just some new products. And then I wanted to show you, again, I'm just giving you just some things because it's free shipping day. Like you might say, I don't need anything, right? But you might not know about these things. Do you guys know about our Halloween paper? If you don't know about the Halloween paper, you don't know that you need the Halloween paper. The chubbiest friends sold out? Do you mean, Nola, do you mean Christmas friends sold out? Are they called chubbiest friends? Do you mean this sold out? Don't tell me. Say it isn't so. Because I was going to maybe do this as the next workshop. Nola, I got you some glue dots. I just saw you guys come in. Let me see if anybody else. Yvette, thank you for being a channel supporter. Oh, hello, Cheryl. Nice to see you. Okay, she takes them out of the box and puts them in the Velcro closure envelope. Oh, you're talking about Paper Pumpkin. We're back to Paper Pumpkin. Hello, Tracy. Nice to see you. So, Tracy, if your prepaid expired, this is the time to get it during a one of these months where you get free shipping, because we only have that every few months or so. Anywho, back to Halloween. So I'm just going to take these and show you these as Halloween cards. I made these Halloween cards using the new Halloween Spells Designer Series paper. It's part of some scrapbooking line that we have. And so there's some stickers that I use, some stickers for embellishments, and a couple other Stampin' Up! Products. So check out the Halloween spells and some stickers that go with it. And you don't need scrapbooking kits to make scrapbooks with. Hi, BJ. You only need scrapbooking kits to make cards with. Like, that's what I think is more fun. Or fun for me, anyway. So check all that out. Check out that line of products we have. Now, one other thing you could do is get this folder. And this is the piece that Amy sent me. And Amy, I'm going to show them your ornaments too. If you can get ready to tell me where you made these from, my little ornaments from. She made me some cute little tags. She made me a set of tags, and I forget what she made these from, but anyway, I'm going to show you those in a minute. But this is for Plaid 3D folder. Now, this here is our new 2-color paper. It's called two-tone cardstock. So what we did is we the other day in my video, we took the paper and we embossed it, and then we sanded it. Just sand it with like here's a little buffing block, and I still have the little black part on it. You just sand it off. Okay? So those are how my Halloween cards were made. That's how the backgrounds were made with the embossing folder. I sanded them, and then this little monster, you might recognize a little monster from a couple years ago, or maybe last year. There was a bag. There's this awesome bag. I still have the die. It makes an awesome little bag, and it also makes monsters. All right, so there's that. And also on my channel this month, we have started the series for this Greetings of the Season. This is a couple-month series. This will go on for at least 2 months. So don't think you missed anything. I'm kind of behind on those tutorials, but we made these really cool cards based on a card sketch. So I hope you like these cards. And if you like this kind of elegant Christmas and holiday look, then you might consider getting some Greetings, or it's called Season of Green and Gold Specialty Designer Series paper. That's something you definitely want to put in your cart. Because any orders of $75 or more get free shipping. This is an item you could put in your cart. It's like $16.50 for the specialty paper. This paper is $12.50. The Halloween paper, the embossing folder, I think is $10. But it's a giant embossing folder. It's huge. Let's see if I have it. Well, I don't have the exact one right here, but it is this size. Like, it's the size of this birch one. So this is a new one too. So you You could fit 2 panels in there at the same time. USA, no, it's free shipping in the US, but it's free shipping in any of the places, but not like my customers have to be in the US because I'm a US Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, so that's my rule. But if you're like, say, in England and you get free shipping, then you get free shipping there. But it won't be $75. It might be pounds or euros or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the amounts are. It's $75 US, but in different countries, there's a different minimum amount to get free shipping. And I don't check on those. Oh, so Nola, you didn't get the Christmas Friends. I'm sorry. Okay, so these little guys, my friend Amy sent me, and it's in the catalog, these beautiful little tags, and they have little holes on them too. So I just love these. I didn't get the set, so she gave me some samples to use. And these are like little standalone tags, but I might use them for something else. But just awesome how she stamped them and decorated them for me. Yay! And embossed it. So yeah, there's several in the UK. So I don't. Those guys will let you know. They will let you know where. I mean, how much you have to purchase to get the free shipping. All right, so little ornaments are in our catalog too. Lots of fun stuff in our catalog. I just haven't played with it all. All right, so Debbie, do you want to see your, if Debbie's still here, do you want to see your mystery surprise that my mom just made? I'll show you. All right. I'm just going to put all this stuff away. But thank you guys. It was fun hanging with you today and making cards for Card Club. And I still will see you again maybe later in the weekend. I'll try to update you from my retreat. Show you what the setup looks like. My, how these colors have changed. So thank you, Elena. All right, so here it is. It's my mom's newest bag. If you like pigs, which I love pigs, then you can't go wrong with this little piggy fabric. The little pigs rolling around in the dirt and playing, and they're such happy pigs. So she made a little mystery mini tote bag. And I often put mystery surprises in my club kits, and people can order a mystery surprise. I'll also offer that probably as a thing we can add on to our bingo or something. But Mom making some new little rounds of bags, little lined bags. So just wanted to share that. Right, Kathy? It's too cute. It cracks me up. All right, that's all for now. This is the Paper Chef. Have a great evening. Thank you for watching.